Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Fat God Thor here, and today we're going to be taking a look at these brand new sneak peeks that we got in the stream over on EA's Twitch for a brand new promo called Dungeons and Basketball. We're going to take a look at all the different sneak peeks, so let's get on and take a look. Okay, so as you can see, it's similar promo to Season 4, if you guys remember it, where we had this sort of similar promo. It's a little bit different with a few tweaks, obviously, and we had it back in Season 4. I don't think I played it like full on in Season 4. I played it a little bit here and there, so I didn't have a full understanding from Season 4. We're going to take a look at these sneak peeks that we got. As you can see, you got 5 different masters, 599 overall masters, and Nick said you probably will get some higher overall masters. I'm guessing maybe even a 101, 102 overall master. We'll have to wait and see what you need for that, but maybe you need 3 of these masters and put those in to get the Grandmaster, or 5 of them. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that. But anyway, it says Dungeons and Basketball, roll the dice with Dungeons and Basketball. Collect 83 overall level 1 D and B players from 5 different classes and level them up to 99 overall masters over there. So let's take a look at some of them. You got Alonzo Ball over here, who is a Bard master. It's looking like he's a finesse shooting guard. Some of his stats over here: he's not the best 3-point shooter. He's only got an 86 3-point shot, 94 mid-range shot, 93 dunking, 96 speed, 97 agility. So he's going to be quick, but he isn't going to be shooting that 3 ball as much. So it's up to you whether you need him for a finesse shooting guard or whether you wait for the Grandmasters to see what that's looking like, whether it's a playstyle select and what position it is. Defensive wise, he's looking all right. All round, he's looking like an all right card, especially on the athleticism side and the playmaking side. Not so much on the shooting, but in the mid-range, he's going to be all right if you need him. Then you've got a strategic center in Tim Duncan over here, and he is the Wizard Master, it's looking like. So obviously for each different master, there's a different sort of like section you're going into. So obviously Lonzo Ball's for Bard and Tim Duncan's for Wizard. I've no idea what that means. It's probably from like Dungeons and Dragons or something. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below whether you know. But as you can see, his rebounding stats are both 99, which is really good. 100 strength. Shooting stats aren't the greatest, but he has got an 81 mid-range shot, and his dunking is fairly high. Layup is all right. It's not the best though. His defensive stats are pretty good, as you can see, all above 90 pretty much, and 100 block and 90 steal. So he's going to be a pretty decent center if you need him as a strategic player. Then going on to the next guy, as you can see, we've got Ben Wallace here, and he is a DMB fighter master over there. So he's 99 overall. He is a power forward, and as you can see, his stats are all right. Again, he's got some high rebounding stats, but not the best. He's got 92 dunking, which is pretty good, 94 layup. So he's looking like a pretty decent card. Shooting stats aren't the worst, aren't the best. His mid-range shot is pretty good. 3-point shot, not as good, but he's a power forward, so he wouldn't be shooting that much. Defensive wise is looking pretty nice, and the block is 87 and a 68 steal over there. So it's up to you again whether you need him. Then you've got this John Stockton over here, who is I'm probably going to say this wrong, but a Paladin Master. I have no idea what that means, but he's a strategic point guard, which is pretty good. 99 overall, like with the other ones. As you can see, a 97 3-point shot, which is pretty good. 95 mid-range shot, 82 dunking, although he's not really going to be dunking. He's going to be shooting the ball more than anything. Then you can see 98 speed, 93 agility, 99 quickness, which is pretty good. On the defensive end, not as good, but on that playmaking side, of course, he's going to be great. It's John Stockton. 102 passing accuracy, 102 court vision. Obviously, he's going to be passing the ball really well over there. So as you can see, going on into the final master, I think this is finesse small forward. I know a lot of people need this. If you're finesse, he's a Druid master over there. Draymond Green, looking pretty nice. His stats are all right. 91 dunking, 94 layup, 94 3-point shot, which is pretty good for a Draymond card. 90 mid-range shot, 90 defensive rebounding, and I don't know why the offensive rebounding is as low compared to the defensive rebounding, but it is what it is. 90 speed is pretty decent as well. Let's take a look at some of his defensive stats. As you can see, they are looking pretty decent. All around, he is looking like a decent card. 99 still, which is pretty good as well. Then going on into the Storm Masters. Now these are fairly low overall, but they're mainly there to give you that points advantage, as we'll go on to. They have like a boost. But you got Mutombo in at finesse center. You got Andre Iguodala at power small forward. I heard he recently signed back with the Warriors, which is pretty good. Then you got a power point guard in that Lou Williams over there. So take a look at some of them. As you can see, they are giving out a boost over here, which will give you some more dungeon points as you play through some of the events, which again we'll go on to later on in the sneak peeks. As you can see, his stats are looking all right for a center. Fairly high rebounding stats, which is what you're looking for, and defensive wise, he's looking all right for a 94 overall card. But if you want to try and get him, that's up to you. We'll have to wait for the store offers. Then Andre over here, he's looking again all right, like a decent card, especially for a 94 overall. You have to remember the other cards we were looking at, they're 99 overall, these are 94 overall, so the stats aren't going to be as good. But as you can see, a 93-point shot is pretty decent, and these are mainly just going to be there to get you those extra dungeon points. As you can see, they're giving out boosts. Lou Williams, again, he's going to give that dungeon boost, and his stats are pretty decent as well for a 94 overall. Then going on actually into the promo itself, as you can see, this is what the map will look like. This is what you'll get greeted with at the very beginning. Play events to earn 83 overall DMB players. tokens to level them up, and dungeon points. And we'll go into some of those events as well. As you can see, those are the milestones, and you will get these rewards, which again we'll go into later, and I'll show you what you can get in the rewards. But you get some tokens in the milestones when you get some points, and you will be able to get the tokens you need to get the players up to 99 overall. Now, as you can see, again, magnificent milestones. Tap here to see all rewards, including more players, tokens, dice tokens, and a court. And the court's looking all right. We'll go into that as well. As you can see, there are different events. Events in the dungeons change each day, offering up 1 of 5 players and their tokens. So as you can see, for what it's looking like the first day, it depends on what happens when we actually get the promo. But tomorrow on the first day, this Tim Duncan event should be unlocked. I don't know when the others will unlock, whether they unlock each day, as it were, like one each day, and we'll go on to the next one and then the next one. I don't know whether it's like that or whether you play through this one, then the next one unlock. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that. As you can see, it's looking like there's one top event and then 5 little events underneath that. And then there is also a blitz event. As you can see, once you've got enough tokens, level up your players and become a true dungeon master. Now, because this promo is going out for quite a while, I think it's up till next Sunday, which makes it a really long promo. It is going to be one where it's kind of like the Totti promo, except for the fact that the Totti promo, we got all the masters straight away. Like, we got that Luka Doncic, we knew who we were trying to get straight away. This one, we don't know, and I think that's probably better, because if you think about it, for the first like half of the promo, you're grinding just to get these 5 masters, or 3 of them, or whoever you need, or whoever you want, as many as you can. And then if you think about it, you're probably going to grind a little bit extra. Say you only need 3 masters, you grind for all 5. People are going to keep playing because they don't know exactly what they need, and then when that final master comes in the, say, second half, again, we don't know when that final master will come, then people can use their players or whatever they need to get that master. And I think that's a better way of doing a promo. So on paper, this is looking like a really nice promo. As you can see, you got all different cards over here at the sort of middle level, and you'll play through different events. As you can see, this one, because the Tim Duncan event was unlocked first, you'll play through the first one. It's costing you 100 stamina, but I think you'll probably only play through it once. You're going to get 300 dungeon points over there, and you're going to get the 83 overall Tim Duncan just to start you off. And I think that's going to be throughout, like each day. I think another master will unlock like the event, so you'll play through and you'll get each of the different 83 overall masters you need to then upgrade to get further masters. As you can see, this is what I meant, like all of these events, just the Tim Duncan ones are unlocked on the first day, I'm guessing. We'll have to wait and see. And then on the next one, Ben Wallace and so on and so on. So you get over to John Stockton and all the other guys over on the right hand side. Then as you can see underneath that Tim Duncan event over there, you get some wizard tokens which you'll need in the sets for Tim Duncan to try and level them up to 99 overall. They're going to cost you 75 stamina, it's looking like, so make sure you're playing through those. Then as you can see, play events to collect dungeon points. The more points you collect, the more rewards you'll earn, including players, tokens and dice. Collect enough tokens to level up your masters to 99 overall. So that's pretty much all that's going to happen. Then I'm guessing this blitz event over here, you'll probably play in between. So once you play through all the Tim Duncan events, or whoever the player is at the time, then I'm guessing you'll go on to this blitz event and play through and get some extra dungeon points. Again, we'll go on to what the points means, and this is what the points actually mean. So as you can see, there are milestones for the amount of points you get. So the first one's going to give you an 83 overall select when you get up to 400 points. Then the next few are just going to give you tokens, players, all that stuff, dice tokens. I don't really know what the dice are going to be useful, but as you can see, you keep going up, getting more milestones completed, you'll get some more stuff, and then you will get this court over here, and it's court dungeon, and it is looking like it's giving you an XP boost and a dungeon point boost. So I suggest maybe sticking this in your off-season hype lineup when you get it, just to get you that extra dungeon points that you need to try and get a little bit of a boost when you're playing through some of these events, because it will give you some of a boost over there. We don't know exactly how much. As you can see, at 70,000, you will get a 93 overall player select. So this is kind of like the Legends promo in a way, where you could actually just skip upgrading your players. So say you get the 83 overall master at the beginning, and then instead of using all your tokens to get them up to 93, you could just wait until you get this 93 overall select pack and then upgrade them all the way up to 99. But I mean, we'll have to wait and see exactly how you can do this when the promo does drop tomorrow. Make sure you're subscribed, because when the promo does drop, I will be doing a breakdown telling you how you can get these masters for free. Basically, you go all the way, and I think the top one is 120 points, and you will get 20 of these dice tokens, and 110,000 you will get 93 overall select pack again. Now going on into the sets, there's quite a few of them. So as you can see, the first one, trade in all 5 83 overall players. This is where it's kind of like the Legends promo, where you trade in all 83 overall players, you have to get the specific ones, and you get 5,000 dungeon points over there. Or you can trade in any 5 83 overall players, and you will get 1,500 dungeon points over there. Then same thing with the tokens, you're going to trade in each of the different tokens, and you will get 5,000 dungeon points over there, or trade in 5 of any tokens, and you will get 250 dungeon points over there. Now, we don't know whether those sets will have a cooldown. I'm guessing these sets over here, where you exchange the specific 5, you'll only be able to do once, because there's no repeatable sign at the top. whereas the other ones, they do have a repeatable sign at the top, but I think they will have a cooldown. But again, we'll have to wait and see when the promo does drop. Then as you can see, you can get these trade up sets to the dice roll, so I'm guessing 5 dice roll 1s gets you up to 1 5 dice roll or whatever it is called, and then 4 dice roll 5s gets you up to 1 dice roll 20. It's a little bit confusing, I have no idea what it actually means, but we'll go on to that when the promo actually does drop. As you can see, for each different set, an 83 plus 5 of the tokens you're going to need to get that 89 overall. Upgrade them to 90, you're going to need the previous master plus 10 extra tokens. 96, you're going to need 30 tokens and the master before that. And then 99, you're going to need 60 tokens and the master before that. And that's exactly the same for all of them. All of them are going to need exactly the same amount of tokens, just different like versions of the tokens depending on what type of master they are. Then as you can see, you have got this daily dice roll event. As you can see, you'll get 100 dungeon points and 1 dice roll pack over there. So it says, play this event to roll the dice and earn 100 dungeon points. 1s and 5s can be traded up into more valuable dice rolls. 20 can be used in D&B sets in place of any other token. So that's really interesting. So what you can do is you can trade the 1s into 5s and then the 5s into 20s, and the 20s can be used instead of any of the different tokens like these tokens over here. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing by what it says, where it can just be used in any set. Then looking at the store, this isn't final, I don't think. As you can see, there's a BOGO offer over there, which I'm guessing will be for like 200 cash, and you will get 1,000 of those dungeon points, and you'll probably get that every single day. That's just a guess. Don't take my word for that. As you can see, there's a starter pack over there if you want to spend the money and get that, and there is 3 packs you can buy every single day for 10k each, so that's 30k you're spending, and you will get 300 dungeon points over there. I think that's probably it. Yep, that's it for the sneak peeks. I hope you guys did enjoy. We'll have to wait, like I said, for when the promo does actually drop tomorrow. Let me know all of your thoughts, whether you think it's going to be a good promo, whether you don't, whether you're just going to wait and see what the promo is going to be like when we get it tomorrow. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.